Hi, my name is Mark, and I'm on a weight loss journey. I've been making this journey public to sort of hold myself accountable to you, the anonymous audience out there. And some of you have not been anonymous, which is good. I appreciate your comments. So, also, in addition to a sense of accountability for myself, I wanted to share this so that others on a journey like this know they're not alone. Know that the journey is possible, even though it is long and difficult. So please join me on this journey. I'm trying to make myself healthier, make myself more mobile. These are decisions I have made for myself. You need to make your own decisions for yourself. And I need to let you know I am not a doctor. I'm not a medical expert. I'm just a man who has been fat for a lot of his life, who has received a lot of weight loss advice from medical professionals and doctors. And I'm trying to use that information in a way that I can stick to. So please join me. Please like this video, share this video, subscribe if you want to subscribe, and comment. Like I said, I read the comments. Your comments are very important to me. Thank you. So you're going to have to pardon my cluttered desk, but the topic for today is shoes. Now I'm getting new shoes today. I order online for most things, and I am a size 9.5 wide, so I have short, fat feet. But I wanted to show you my shoes. Now these shoes I've had for a while. They're pretty well worn. You can see, they're beat up fairly badly, but they've been around for a while. And this one doesn't show it as much, but this one's actually held out pretty good. This is my left one. Now, my left hip is the one that has been hurting a lot. So maybe I've been putting less weight on it. But I think what it is my left foot, my left leg is the one that stays the straightest. I don't push with that. It's just kind of like a prop. Now, this is my right shoe. And you can see it's kind of skewed badly. You can see that, and I walk on the side of my foot, which is a problem. And you can see here that it's badly worn here. And it's really gotten thin and starting to fall apart. And this is the right shoe, and this is the right foot. And so I push with the side of this. And it seems to me that the right one is the one I push with, and the left one just kind of stays straight as a support. So at some point, I probably need to look into corrective footwear to make my gait better. And you can even see, I don't know if you really can tell, but it's not laying flat because it's so worn on this one side that it's leaning this way. So finding good footwear is a problem. These ones I like because they last. I'm not being sponsored or anything. It's a brand I found that works. I used to buy cheap shoes, but I would go through them so quickly. Like in a month, I'd be done with them. These ones have lasted probably close to a year, which is really good. Now, I don't do as much walking as a lot of other people, and I need to do more walking. And especially when I get to doing more walking, is that point I may need to see if I can go to a specialist to do something about getting, maybe inserts, orthopedic inserts or something, so I can walk better. But yeah, walking is important, which means shoes are important. So have you found shoes that work for you? Do you have trouble with shoes wearing? Are you like me, walking on the side of your feet instead of flat-footed? Let me know. Anyway, that's kind of my topic for the week, is my shoes. All right, time to unbox. Again, not sponsored. It's just a brand that I've been happy with. I've already worn these once, by the way. So this is the new shoes. Very similar to the old shoes. Different tread. Like as you can see, I've already walked on them a couple times. I need to do more walking. Haven't been doing enough. And definitely need to get kind of into that habit, because
It's sorry, getting things crooked, because it's definitely something I need to do. So there's the shoes to go on the feet, to do the walking, to lose the weight, to maybe get the surgery, to not get your stomach tangled up the surgery. And I mean, I'll recommend them as a brand for fat people because they've worn well. Make sure you get the right size for yourself. That's important to know your shoe size. And let's all walk some more. I mean, nothing wrong with walking. I kind of sounded a bit anti exercise because if your goal is to lose weight, exercise won't get the weight off. It really comes down to diet. But that doesn't mean there aren't other benefits to exercise, like cardiac health, and especially post operation. The biggest thing is to make sure your stomach doesn't get all tangled up and stuff. So, yes, still be physically active, but don't think it's a magic bullet to lose weight.
Good morning. It's actually early Saturday. The sun isn't up yet, but I'm up. Um, the week. It was Halloween, and that means a lot of leftover candy. Also, my daughter decided to have a party with some friends where the theme was baking Halloween cookies. So there were some leftover cookies, and there was far too many unhealthy treats around the house. I did banish them, but I didn't banish them soon enough. I had succumbed to temptation. It's a simple thing. Just don't keep it around, obviously. Things come up like Halloween, and unfortunately, there was a lot of leftover treats. I didn't gorge myself. I certainly ate more than I should have. And honestly, when we're talking about things like peanut butter and chocolate and sugar, peanut butter not so much, but the peanut butter in like a peanut butter cup isn't regular peanut butter. It's extra sugar peanut butter. So, yeah, definitely ate too much. So that did have an impact on the weight loss in the sense that there was no weight loss. Started 442, ended 442. So it was again one of those mixed weeks, bad at the beginning, okay in the middle, and the end. So we're coming up on my birthday's coming up. Next week I'm going to see the surgeon, which I finally have a referral to a surgeon that should be able to do the surgery if it's going to happen. So I do want to be down some more before the meeting with the surgeon, which is pretty close, pretty soon, coming up on Thursday. So it's just an everyday thing, and I have to make sure it's an everyday thing. Like this morning, I'm not yet hungry. I don't know. I don't wake up hungry. So I'm going to sneeze. No, not. Anyway, so it's an everyday thing. Every meal thing. Every meal is like, okay, I could have this, but I shouldn't. And I'm home alone a lot. So if it's in the house, I can eat it. So I have to make sure some things are not in the house. I mean, and obviously just overeating. I mean, you can eat too much good food and it'd still be wrong. Like there's not a lot of food that is inherently bad for you. I mean, over processed, over carb, over sugar, not over salt, a lot of things that can be bad for you. But in small quantities, nothing is especially bad. But even some good food can be bad. Like last night, I really wanted to open up a can of chili. Now I didn't because it was late at night and I figured it would hurt my stomach to go to sleep after eating some chili. And canned chili isn't especially bad. It's not especially good, but certainly you can have too much of it. I haven't looked at the calories on it. Maybe I will today, but it's probably reasonably high calorie. I do have dried beans, so maybe I'll make another pot of beans. The trouble is when it's just me, beans last all week, and I don't sure I want to eat beans every day. Next week, I think I'm going to do something about my family history, like kind of genetics.
from grandparents to parents to siblings to me, and then down to my children, about weight and other risk factors. Because you can't escape genetics. That doesn't mean you give up. It just means you have to be aware of it and maybe put extra effort. So carry on. Sorry it's not a big, giant, inspirational video this time. But I'm glad you're watching. And we'll just keep going.